Ugh. All right. Video. They keep on building houses and they keep on filling it with TikTokers. Hey, how are ya? And welcome back to another
YouTube video.
My name's Jacob Andrew Sharpe, and today, well, gang, it's a doozy. It's a doozy of a video, and there's nuggets in here. You don't believe me? Read the shirt. How about that? Read the shirt. Doozy. Look, there's little nuggets as the wheels. So that's why you gotta subscribe to my channel, because subscribing to videos by Jacob Andrew Sharpe guarantees you a lifetime supply of nuggets. And gang, today's nuggets are TikTok flavored. But they're not exactly the TikTok flavor that we all love. You know, we all love a TikTok that can make us laugh, calm us down, teach us a thing or two. We even love the TikToks that are so wacky and crazy that we can't help but send it to our best friends. And the TikToks that we can't stand are these ones. You know, the TikToks where it's just a bunch of good-looking 20-somethings just showing off how much of a jawline they have and how much money they have, just showing us either how to do a dumb dance or showing me that maybe I'm just not as cute as them, okay? We're sick of it. And then they take that content, they bring it down to LA, and they put it in a house. You know what my parents had to do to get a house? I don't know, probably like sell a horse and buggy or something. I don't know, it was like 1,000 years ago. And it was probably pretty hard. But nowadays, to get a house, all you gotta do is have a bunch of rings, big pants, and then some new version of the Macarena. So I'll be the millionth person to say it. Fuck content houses. They're dumb, they're a waste of time, and I don't like their content. And they always end with a bunch of drama between shitty people doing shitty things. Because if you're the type of person to overshare your life, or at least what's perceived to be your life, then I'm sure you're not that great of a person. I mean, except me. But if you're the type of person to hear about a content house and go, huh, I should join. I have Air Force Ones. I have a reverse mullet. I want to be in the content house. Then you probably suck at being a human being. So put that in your Team 10 and call it a hype house. And the content house we're going to be looking at today is based in LA with 5 German TikTokers called the Elevator Mansion. That's right, gang. They took a mansion, they put it in an elevator, and they said, subscribe, please. And the resident content creators of this house includes Tim Shaker, Benny Schultz, Jacob Rott, Louis Freitag, and Julian Brown. And these guys are giving you the best elevator-based content, okay? They do Halloween in the elevator. They do handsome stuff in the elevator. They even dance with Heidi Klum in the elevator. And I don't know, I don't really know why. Heidi's German. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah. You know what really ticks me off? You know what really grinds my gears? You know what really pushes my buttons? There isn't one bald king in that house. Not one bald king, okay? The lack of representation is crazy, and that has to change. So consider this my audition for the Elevator Mansion. I'm of German descent, no fucking shit, so I think I fit the mold perfectly. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take a look at each of their TikTok accounts and each of their most popular TikToks. I'm gonna show them that Baldy McGee has just as much value in the world of cool jawlines and awesome stomachs, okay? You hear that, TikTok? This little thumb's gonna teach you a lesson today. So let's get started with Louis Freitag. So Louis has 1.1 million followers on TikTok, and his bio says, "Let me entertain you." Oh, yuck. Oh no, I regret this already. Okay, now Louis seems relatively normal compared to the rest of them. As normal as you can be in, these content houses. He's an e-boy among fuckboys. So let's take a look at one of Louis's most popular videos. Good morning and good night. Something, something, the twilight. It's gonna be alright. We don't even have to try it. Okay, Louis, I see you. This guy's trying to take a stab at beauty standards. And I respect that. Like Louis is trying to say, men have it a lot easier than women. You know, due to an oversaturated beauty market, societal beauty standards, and beauty companies that overprice products that are advertised to women with the help of a little something called the pink tax. You know, the idea that beauty companies can charge more for feminine products based on the fact that they're pink, meaning that these companies will charge more for essential products, and reinforcing the ludicrous idea that women have to be clean and pretty and boys can just be dirty and messy, thus creating the gender-based price discrimination. A concept brought to you in part by men. Men, aren't we the worst? Good job, Lewis. Way to take a stab at societal issues, and good job pointing out the issues with gendering, beauty, and hygiene. I'm so proud of you, Lewis. Just fucking kidding. That guy didn't say any of that. There was no subtext in that TikTok. It was just another dude spraying his hot white privilege all over us. Also, don't act like you don't spend a crazy amount of time on the way you look. Sorry, Lewis, but I can't believe that you wake up with just skin like that.
Bruh.
He looks like Nate Jacobs? Oh, I wish I could look like the most hateable and problematic character in that show. You think you're so hot, Lewis, don't you? You think you're so cool. Well, guess what? I can recreate this TikTok. I've actually been told that I look like quite the good-looking celebrity. That's right, I found a photo of Mr. Clean with a mustache. So that was Louis Freitag. He's kind of just like the normal guy of the group. He's kind of like mayo on toast. So now let's move on to Benny Schultz. Actually, it's either Benny or Benet. Might be Benet. More like Bidet Schultz. Benet is actually one of the most popular guys in the group. I mean, I think I know why. I mean, holy macaroni, check out that guy's freaking face. That guy looks like someone put a smile on sunshine. Benet has about 5.2 million followers. His bio's fine, it's just a bunch of links for his stuff. And then actually he has a donation button for supporting Black women in motion. So, you know, Benet actually might be a pretty likable guy. Okay, Benet. I might have spoken too soon. So I think what he's trying to say is that when you're friend-zoned and your friend gets back with their ex, even though their ex is probably not that nice of a guy. But then there's Benet, and that guy's a nice guy. And you know what we always say, guys? Nice guys, well, we deserve a bit more than we get, okay? I'm a nice guy, okay? I was being nice. I don't want a friendship. I'm madly in love with you and I deserve you. You know, where's my hug?
I deserve it.
So that was another great TikTok. Thank you, Benet. I like my content the way I like my men, filled with incel humor.
Maximum height has been reached. Maximum height has been reached. Maximum height has been reached.
Ha! I get it. Because women can only grow up to 5 feet tall. Sorry, gals. Any taller and we gotta cut your feet off. Those jokes give me like short king energy. And that's coming from one of the shortest kings of all.
Right here.
But don't worry, guys. I'm a short king too. I get it. It just seems sad. Instead of coming to grips with the fact that you're short, you decide that you have to take women down a peg, you know, so you seem taller. This type of humor just makes me think that like their manager who runs the content house is like a piece of shit type manager. Kind of like a Scooter Braun. And he just gives them like horrible content advice. Listen guys, I totally understand that you might be struggling with going from German culture to American culture and trying to cater your content to the American audiences. But trust me, the best videos are the ones where you can compare men to women. Because if there's one thing I've learned from my 45 years on this planet, it's that men and women are different. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I gotta keep stealing money from Taylor Swift. Ain't that guy the freaking worst? Okay, I can recreate that. That's no problem. I got a shower. I'm a dirty little boy. I need to be cleaned up. I can do this, no problem. All clean. Bald guys can be clean too. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the third member of the group, Jacob Rott. Jacob also has 5.2 million followers on TikTok. And his bio says, boy meets LA. Hell was boring. Hell was boring and all in like a different font. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
All Jacobs are from hell.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's how we know that Jacob is the bad boy of the group. He's right out of hell. And I'll be honest, I think I should actually go by the name Jacob Rott, because I'm truly rotting. I am the rotting version of Jacob Andrew Sharpe. That's how I feel after cancer. I'm just like, me in my rotting era. All right, Jacob, let's see what kind of Tik Toks we're dealing with here.
Nobody wants to date me.
I want to date you. I find you really attractive, and I think that we should go out.
Go away.
Another nice guys finished last video. Nice. All right, so these guys are all the worst.
Hey girl, you like me a little bit? I don't even like you a little bit. Come on girl, you like me just a little bit? Ha, I don't even like you a little bit. Do you like me a little bit? I don't like you a little bit. Hey girl, you like me a little bit? Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, Jacob, you show him who's best. Show the whole world how you're the best version of the same guy. Like, geez Louise, that's the whole video. That's like all their videos. And goodness gracious, what happened to Brent Rivera? Guy's getting old. Brent looks sleepy. Now, Jacob is also an actor. Could you imagine this as like a serious like blockbuster movie? This summer, Jacob Rott is going to make libraries a little louder. Books, crushes, abs, nipples? This summer, Jacob Rott stars in Shh, coming to a study group near you. Okay, this is my face. These are all my angles. You know, if you want to hire me for some acting without a shirt on, let me know. And I feel like I can recreate this. I've got a decent little, I got a decent little noodle on me. I think I could recreate this. Yeah, how about that for a profile shot? I've got range as an actor. I can play Mr. Clean all the way to an egg. All right, and then our fourth member of the Elevator Mansion, Tim Shaker. So Tim has 4 million followers on TikTok. Not the most, but not the least. And his bio is pretty plain and simple, just a kid from Germany. Tim is more of the heartthrob of the group. I mean, I'm sure all of them think that they're the heartthrob of the group, but this guy seems legit. And by heartthrob, I mean heart attack. This guy is hot. I mean, if you're into millions of white dudes who all look the same, then yeah, he's pretty hot.
Oh now, why I'm so down. Your lipstick stain is a work of art. I got your name tattooed.
Okay, like that trend just seems so silly to me when it's taken so seriously. Like, I just want to take that video and recreate it with farts. How does it feel, Elevator Mansion? How does it feel to get roasted by a dumbass? What? All right, I guess that's a TikTok. All right, I can remake that one at least. I can do that.
You want some spaghetti?
Don't I just look like someone's stepdad who's about to get banned from this app? And last, but certainly not least, we have the goofball athlete of the group, Julian Brown. Now, Julian might not have as many followers as the rest of the guys, but he doesn't let that stop him from making some top-tier content. I don't like that noise. Dad sleepy and me hungry. I get the joke. Cool, dude. You write this when you were like 3 years old? And yes, dads do snore. My dad snores like crazy. But his snores don't sound like a battle cry. Every time he goes to bed, it doesn't sound like the guys from 300 going to war.
Madness. This is...
Nope. No. No, thank you. Listen, Julian, I love my partner more than anyone else on the planet. I still don't love them enough to bathe in their diarrhea. That video is disgusting. And that's coming from Baldy McFart shit right here. Yes, that's gross, and I'm sorry to take a shit on poop fetishes, but it's gross. And that's coming from a guy with IBS. Now, he continues to make jokes like this about how hot his girlfriend is and how he would let her sit on his face because she needs a place to sit or something. And I find it really annoying because it's just like the rest of these robotic TikTokers where they just make like blatant misogynistic jokes. And it feels like the same type of jokes that like every hype house guy tries to make. You know, oh, girls be like this when I be like that, and that's kinda cringe. Sorry that you have a sense of humor that would go over really well in a Call of Duty chat room. Now, I know I'm being dramatic and I'm just mad probably because these guys are probably living their best life and I'm just some troll in a fucking office who's getting mad at everything online. The next video, I just don't think it's funny. I think it's shitty, I think it's a bad joke, and I have to put a trigger warning over it. That's how shitty this is. So trigger warning for abusive relationships. Oh! I don't like that. Not funny at all, Julian. I don't like that. Like, way to joke about abuse, man. What, because she fell asleep? Sorry she didn't want to sit through the millionth time you guys have watched Fight Club and you mansplain the whole movie. And I know it's supposed to be a joke, but it's not funny. It's just dumb and it's inconsiderate. And I just see these patterns so much with so many different influencers. It's all the same lowbrow humor, hot guy nonsense, and they probably are all going to try to be a boxer one day. And I'm sick of it. But on the other hand, maybe we need these guys. Maybe we need these guys to show us how annoying and stupid people can be. Like, we need that juxtaposition just so we can go, ugh, I don't want to act like that. But on the other side, we have people who go, that's my idol. My issue is that people are going to idolize them and then be something that isn't even real in the first place. Because I doubt that these guys are like this all the time. It's heightened because it's the internet. And sure, I know, I'm a part of it. I'm a part of the culture that watches these TikToks and then makes some goofs about them with some fart noises. Watch, cringe, and goof. That's the commentary, live, laugh, love. But maybe I'm trying to get out of that, you know? Maybe I'm trying to move on. Maybe I'm trying to show the world that bald guys are cool too, okay? And this will be my transition into the influencer, hype house, content creator. So I'm gonna start my own content house, and it's gonna be called the Baldy Bungalow. So come on down if you wanna join, but Baldies only. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out my podcast, the Mr. Friendship Podcast. And I have a new podcast with one of my best buddies, Jake Doolittle. It's called All in Our Heads, and it's all about being sick and what our experiences were being a sick guy. Make sure you like the video and you subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe to videos by Jacob Andrew Sharpe, you're guaranteed a lifetime supply of nuggets. Nuggets like this one. Alrighty guys, I gotta get out of here because I gotta go find some more baldies to go make some TikToks. Okay, bye! All right, I am feeling bitchy today.